Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this impromptu session in front of my computer. Sorry, terrible opening, but it's a bit of a big one, so it's kind of hard to know how to start. Um, I have sort of good news for me anyway. As many of you know, I have been in the gender wars for years, not entirely through choice, um, mainly through the fact that when I started speaking out about puberty blockers and children being hurt in gender clinics and so on and so forth, I got no support from my colleagues in the industry, and as a result, I haven't worked in 5 years in the field that I love, which is comedy. Um, but I am happy to announce that I've written 3 episodes of a new sitcom which we'll be hoping to shoot in next year. And to that end, I'm going to be leaving the UK and I'm going to be moving to Arizona, where I will be setting up a production company with Andrew Doyle and Martin Gourlay and Rob Schneider. Um, we have an idea for a sitcom that I think is pretty damn good. The premise is strong. It's not anti-woke comedy, which I think many people would be expecting, because I think that's going to be as dead an end as uh, the woke movement itself is, because all of this nonsense is going to seem out of date in a couple of years. Um, so that's the news. I'm off. Uh, whether it happens, whether it's a smooth ride or not, is a different question. But we have 2 years to try. I've been visiting Arizona over the last year, and I love it. And it's very exciting to land in a new place where you don't have any of the baggage that I have over here. Yeah, that's it really. I'm off. I'm hoping to do more than just the sitcom. There's a lot of opportunities that Rob is going to be able to provide in the form of script editing and stuff, which is something I've always loved doing. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, uh, I thought I would announce it. Thank you, Justin. Nice to meet. That's Justin Leonard, my old friend from when I was a kid. Nice to see you, Justin. Um, uh, so I don't really know if there's a lot more to say. I guess the only thing to add to that is one of the reasons I'm leaving is because freedom of speech in the UK is really in bad shape at the moment, and I certainly know I would not be able to get anything on television in the UK. Um, uh, Not only that, but with police coming to people's houses for tweets and so on. I think that the US is a good place for me at the moment. It seems to be somewhere that values freedom of speech, whereas the UK gave up on that a few years ago, very sadly. And the results are, I'm afraid, around for us all to see. Um, of course, I do wonder. I do. I do mourn the fact that the Father Ted musical will probably be never made. I do think in many ways it was my masterpiece, um, but no matter how I fought, I could not convince my colleagues on the show to stand up for me and to stand up to my freedom of speech. Um, and the other reason I don't really want to remain in the UK is I am so disgusted with uh, what the entertainment industry has turned into over here. A bunch of cowards who looked the other way while whole generations of kids were hurt. So I don't want to work with them, essentially. Um, Yesterday was what made me realize I should make this announcement, because it is in a way an ending to a story. One of my major um, concerns throughout all of this has been the welfare of children, and yesterday Wes Streeting took the brave decision to discontinue puberty blockers indefinitely. The right decision, despite what lunatics like Stella Creasy and the like will say. Everyone has a right to a puberty. Transitioning children is profound child abuse. And hopefully now that the brakes will be put on that. I saw a piece today, my friend Rebecca Says No sent me it, that it was known that puberty blockers had an effect on bone density since 2012, and yet for the last, what is that, 12 years, we've had some of the worst people in the world trying to pretend that they're essential healthcare for children. Hopefully now those people will be given the respect they deserve, which is none. And we can move on with trying to build a country that's safe for kids who are gender nonconforming or autistic or abused. All the kind of cohorts that ended up on puberty blockers. What else? I won't be ending the Substack. I'll be keeping that going for a while. I'll be keeping my PayPal links up just for a while, but I'm going to take them down once things start happening in the US. But yeah, for the moment, it's good news. We've written 3 episodes. We're laughing a lot. And it's nice to get back to writing comedy again. No thanks to the UK entertainment industry, which I can't see pulling out of its dive anytime soon. Oh, and the theater world. So yeah, so that's it. Good news. You'll hear more about it on Jordan Peterson, which is coming up today. He interviewed me and Andrew about some aspects of it, and yeah, that's it. I hope to be back a lot. I'll still be talking to you all on Twitter, so it will be like I'm still here, except my morning will be your evening. And I'm going to keep the Substack going, and I would hope that anyone who has a story to tell, anyone who wants to blow the whistle on anything, please consider my Substack. I think now I have 30,000 subscribers, so it is a good way of getting a story at least out there. There's definitely bigger titles that can give you more publicity and so on, but I hope you'll still consider me as a first stop if you have a story to tell. Yeah, so that's it. I think. Thank you everyone who has stood by me. As I always say, while my friends in my life have been very, very disappointing, I replaced them with some of the bravest people I know, people who stood up for kids, stood up for women when the whole world was against them. And I am proud to be of their number, and I won't stop fighting until, I don't know, things are normal again, whether that will ever happen. So I guess that's another way of saying I won't stop fighting. But I will start writing comedy again. So that is the main difference. That's it. Thank you. And have a great Christmas. I'll be around over Christmas, so I will still see a lot of you then. But yeah, big things afoot, and a new life ahead. So I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye, everyone.